So this here is the rough plan for the original prototype, which I then added the 2x3s, and there's the complete parts list. It's about $80 to $100 to make one of these boxes. Two 24 by 24 wood plates. I made one out of melamine, and the other one is plywood. You need basically one box of number 9 screws, one box of number 8 screws, 3 8-foot 2x3s, 3 8-foot 2x4s, and 1 8-foot 4x4. Well, you can cut it to 4 feet. You only need like 30 inches of length on that. But this is what you basically have to buy from Home Depot. So it's like $100. And here's the detailed list. The top, what you need is 2 24s, 2 28s. Corner edge posts are 38s. The bottom, 2x4s, 24s, and 28s. There's little small sections in the bottom that are 2 inches by 4 inches. Or it's 2x4s that are like 6 to 8 inches long. So bottom reinforcements, top reinforcements, and then the center post. Those are the different lengths that you need. Then the assembly step. First, cut your large melamine board. Make it into two 2x2s, or you could buy 2x2 sections. I also had a 2x2 feet now, not inches, obviously, plywood piece. Then cut your 2x3s, cut 2x4s, assemble this structure. Part 2, do this, add some reinforcements. I actually only used one reinforcement on mine. Then assemble it and put some screws through it. And then finalize. Add your posts on the corners, more on the corners than on this drawing. But here I sort of drew them on the sides, but they're more like on the corners. Then there's an optional reinforcement, because this is actually not stable to shear. So a shear wall and one diagonal beam. Or you can put 2 diagonal beams. Okay. Back to regular speed for a little bit. Now, made this 7.5 inches long. I'm going to build it in this order. Structural screws through here, one each side. This will be centered here. So the parts sit right with respect to each other. I'm putting one screw in, so in case I need to take it out and adjust it, I can. But this should be sufficiently tolerant to work. final screw in here. It's probably some sort of safety violation of some kind. There. Now this part works. Now I'm going to put this on here. This is just so that this beam is in the right place. Yeah, that's the whole thing there. I think I was slow-moing that instead of time-lapsing. It's just a shame, I wasted a lot of disk space. But in any case, this now is good. It's not ready. The base is done. Now I just have to make the top and then connect them together. The original plan, I would do this, which is now done. Then I would add the central shaft to it, and then I would assemble it together. But I'm now thinking instead I should build the top first, and then add the shaft in between instead of adding the shaft onto the top. It's a slight different order, and it'll end up with the same thing in the end. So you'll see the order that I do. Okay, now I'm going to finally cut the main structural beam, 30 inches. This goes here. It's centered here. This is a reinforcement beam. Purpose of this is just to make the top much stronger. It's purple post 70% off. Now the funny thing is, it was only 4 feet long, so I got 50% off on length, 70% off on cost. So it's still a deal, but it's not as big a deal. Okay, now this beam is here. The top plate is not actually attached yet. And I will put some corner pieces in. But first I'm going to just have some minimal attachment. Well, it's not strictly necessary. Some minimal in here. some deep screws into the middle, right here. Start just one here. Now this is well positioned. We'll add more screws later. This is just a test fitting here. It's just standing on end for now. So make sure it's sort of in the middle. It should be 12 from the edges. And it's close enough. It's centered at 12. I don't need this anymore. Except I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees, recenter it, because I want the reinforcement beam to be at 90 degrees. And the reinforcement beam is that way down there and this way on the bottom piece. This way the two reinforcement structures are at 90 degrees from each other. I will also zoom out a little. Okay, now I've zoomed out some more to get some better view. And now I'm going to start adding these vertical beams. That's why I said it's 12. Still 12. These should all be 12. This one's a little bit short. I'm starting to push it that way a little bit. Just a little bit. It's within the tolerance areas of wood, so it's not that important. I'm going to start down here. Could clamp this possibly. I notice here that these posts are slightly long, so I may shave some off. Shave about 5 millimeters off from these. Let me first attach one, just so that this thing doesn't move. Rickety. Screwed one down. I'm going to eat some. I needed to trim a little bit off these. This is a little too long. So I'm going to precision trim. Not too precision. This is a kind of saw, so by definition, precision doesn't really exist. advantage of only putting one screw in. Okay, now this is much better. And this one is the only one that needs to be trimmed. But not until after I put more of these in. Screw these in. And deal with that one at will. Self-tapping screws are kind of sharp and dangerous. Yeah.
And they will talk with each other.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now this goes here. This goes down here. Now, this one is still too long, so I'm shaving this one off. Set correctly. Z. Look, this is very sturdy. The center beam is still not held in place very much, so we'll have to adjust that. As you can see, you can move around if it's not adjusted and screw in. This one is not here. So, yep. Now, go straight down here. Couple screws here. held very well. It's only some reinforcements. So I'm going to use little sections, put them in the corners, and then I'm going to screw them in place. Reinforce it. Short screws here and long screws there. I might be out of long screws. Still got 2. So I'll have to get a different style of screw. Maybe last fit. Okay, that's this. This will go through here. Reinforcement into it. The top of the table is now very rigidly held at that corner. But it's not enough. Cut off some more sections. I got a long screw and a short screw. Need these 2 corners. Okay, here it is, the last screw. The last screw. It's gonna be here. Like this. Significant structure, and we even have cross beams to reinforce it. Just reinforce it. This is now a solid table. And it went pretty much as planned. And I added a reinforcement. The only thing I'm not doing is the shear wall and the diagonal beam. But otherwise, this is now ready for loading. And these fit on the pallets. Pallet, these, fresh dimensions in size. I can possibly even have it loaded. Move it around. My God, those are some gigantic prep stashes. That's 2 years of food for a family of 2.5. I know there's water down there. Not much, but some. So it's mostly food.